seeing three types of models. What I'm saying to you, what 90 Days of Blessing and Beyond is saying is, there is no one way to do it. Community and Family Engagement, the Faith-Based Council has been working through this thing for 3 years now, working diligently to figure out how do we find the right churches and the right schools. And I want to take a moment as I go through that to acknowledge our fearless leader, Mr. Ken Benson, who is the chair of the Faith-Based Council. And Ken and I and some others have worked hard to just figure out how do we get you involved? Where do we help plug you in? And you've got three different models that I believe will inspire us to take the initiative to do something we haven't done before. You could be like James, be that one person. You might be Ms. Hazard, and you may be helping coordinate on behalf of your group. You could be the senior pastor, the leader, like Pastor Gundy, and you begin to put the vision out and then empower your team to go out. What role might you have? But you should have some role. The schools that are listed, the schools that are here today, we want to fill them with partnerships. If one person says, I will start going to that school and mentor one person, that's a partnership. That's a partnership with that school. If one person says, I'll start baking pies for the administrative staff once a month, that's a partnership to tell them we appreciate them and all their hard work. If one person says, I'm just going to show up and help with cafeteria duty, that's a partnership. So, school board member counselor laughed at that because you know that's needed help there. All of you teachers know how much cafeteria duty needed help. We've got to step up and stop making excuses about why we're not doing it. I got recruited to SP Livingston. I'm now the SAC chair, the third year at SP Livingston Elementary School. I'm involved in our schools myself. I don't live in SP's district. My kids don't go to that school. I just happen to know the principal. He and I started talking about something, the old principal, we started talking about something, we got connected. I said, I'd love to help. He said, come on. He opened the door for me. If you don't know how to connect with that principal, we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. What I'd like to do now is Terry, the group that we have, all the administrators and principals, those representing principals, you're going to now go with Terry. She's going to share some information with you all from the district perspective about faith partnerships. And so we're going to excuse you. Terry's going to lead you out. If you work for a school, if you are part of the administration representing that school, you can follow Terry out the back here, and she's going to have a separate meeting with you all to talk about some district things with you. Those of us that are left, we're going to continue this partnership dialogue. First, what I'd like to do is I want to open the floor for some questions to talk to our panel and get them to give you a little more detail. Hopefully that you've got something, as Mary said, her baby leaped when she saw Elizabeth. And so hopefully something in you has been ignited, or for some of you that have got partnerships, you thought, this is how I can grow mine. This is how I can expand it. And so I'd like you to have a chance to ask questions of the panel, myself, and I'll even put the school board member on the podium here and let her share if you got questions for her. Anybody have any questions at this time?